Atisha Dipamkara Shrijnana was a great Indian Buddhist master born in the year 982. He became one of the most respected scholars of his time, trained in both deep meditation and philosophical debate. After serving as abbot of the great Vikramashla monastery, Atisha travelled to Tibet in the 11th century, where Buddhism had declined after earlier periods of persecution. At the request of Tibetan kings, Atisha wrote a short yet profound text called The Lamp to the Path of Enlightenment. In just 67 verses, he clearly outlined the entire Mahayana path, from renunciation and ethical conduct to compassion, bodhicitta, and the realization of emptiness. This text became the foundation of the Lamrim tradition, the stages of the path, which later inspired great teachers like Tsongkhapa and the Dalai Lamas. To this day, the lamp to the path of enlightenment remains a clear and radiant guide for anyone seeking wisdom and awakening, grounded in compassion. The Lamp for the Path to Enlightenment by Atisha Dipamkara. Homage to the youthful bodhisattva Manjushri. With great reverence, I prostrate to all the victorious ones of the three times, to their Dharma, and to the members of the Sangha. Urged by my good student Jangchup-o, I shall elucidate the lamp for the path to enlightenment. Understand there are three types of individuals: lesser, middling, and superior. I shall set out a system of classification in which their respective characteristics are made completely clear. Know that those who, by whatever means, exclusively seek mere mundane pleasures of samsara for their own benefit are inferior individuals. Those who have turned their backs on samsara's pleasures and refrain from sinful karma, striving merely for pacification for themselves alone, such individuals are said to be middling. Those who truly desire to completely eradicate all the suffering of others through their own personal suffering, such individuals are supreme. For these noble beings who desire supreme enlightenment, I shall explain the perfect methods taught by spiritual teachers. In the presence of paintings, statues, stupas, and other representations of the perfect Buddha, offer flowers, fragrant incense, and whatever else you can afford, with the sevenfold offering also, taught in Samantabhadra's aspiration to good deeds, and with the thought never to turn back, until attaining the essence of complete enlightenment. With fervent faith in the three jewels, place one knee on the ground, join the palms together, and first take refuge 3 times. Then, beginning with a mind of love, for all sentient beings, consider all those, without exception, who suffer in the 3 lower realms, from birth, death, and so forth, with the wish to liberate all beings from the suffering of suffering, from suffering and its causes, generate bodhicitta with irreversible resolve. Maitreya has thoroughly explained the qualities of generating such aspirational bodhicitta in the Sutra of the Arrayed Tree. 1. Having understood the limitless qualities of the mind of complete enlightenment, from reading this sutra or listening to a spiritual teacher, generate this very state of mind again and again. The sutra requested by Viradatta, thoroughly explains its merits. Here I shall summarize them by citing only 3 verses. If the merit of bodhicitta were to take physical form, even the whole of space itself could not contain its vastness. If a person were to fill with jewels as many Buddha fields as there are grains of sands in the Ganges River, and offer them to the protector of the world, this would be far surpassed by the offering of someone joining their hands together and bowing in their mind to enlightenment, for this is beyond any limit. You should generate aspirational bodhicitta and constantly increase it through great exertion. You should fully uphold your precepts as instructed, so that you may recollect this in other lifetimes as well. Your perfect aspiration will not develop further. With the wish to develop perfect enlightenment, make effort to take the vow in full. Only those who continuously maintain one of the 7 types of individual liberation vows or other vows will have the fortune for. The bodhisattva vow, no one else. According to the Tathagata's explanation of the 7 classes of vows of individual liberation, glorious pure conduct, celibacy, is said to be supreme. Take, therefore, the vows of full ordination, according to the ritual described in the discipline chapter of the Bodhisattva levels. You should take the vow from a good, authentically qualified spiritual teacher. Understand that a good spiritual teacher is one skilled in the vow ritual, who lives by the vow and possesses the patience and compassion to bestow it. In case, after searching for someone like this, you are unable to find such a spiritual teacher, I shall explain another ritual with which to properly take the vow. With utmost clarity, I shall write how. Long ago, when he was Ambaraja, Manjushra generated bodhicitta, as described in the Ornament of Manjushras, Buddha Field Sutra. In the presence of the protectors, I generate the mind of perfect enlightenment, and I invite all beings as my guests. These I shall liberate from samsara, from this moment until I achieve supreme enlightenment. I shall have no thoughts of harm, no anger, avarice, or jealousy. I shall cultivate pure conduct and abandon sin and craving. With joy for the vows of discipline, I shall train to emulate the Buddhas. Taking no joy in swiftly attaining enlightenment for myself, I will remain until the very end. For the sake of even a single being, I shall prepare immeasurable, inconceivable realms, and will remain in the 10 directions for any who call out my name. Having purified all physical and verbal actions, I shall also purify my mental activities and will avoid all that is non-virtuous. Completely pure body, speech, and mind cause you to maintain the actual vow of engaged bodhicitta. By properly practicing the discipline of the 3 trainings, your reverence for these trainings grows greater. Therefore, by exerting yourself in the bodhisattva vows, bent on pure and perfect enlightenment, the accumulations for complete enlightenment will be fully perfected. This concludes the lamp for the path to enlightenment, composed by the great master Dipamkara Shrijnana. Thank you for listening. please refer to the notes accompanying this recording for more information on the translators. May all beings reach enlightenment